What's up, social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whoever's going to watch this? Thank you for watching Paige of Stylez. Today, I'm going to give you 5 choices, or my 5 selection of good to great fragrances to transition from late summer into your early fall seasons. Man, let's hop into this thing. I think this is all bangers. The first one, oldie but classic for a reason. That is Armani Code. I believe this is Giorgio Armani and not Armani. Great. This is pretty much almost a modern masterpiece for a reason and why it hasn't been discontinued. This is just a great smell. I don't have any note breakdowns or anything, but performance on this, you're still going to get around 5.5, 6 hours. I mean, for the hot days, it's not going to become cloying and is a little strong enough to cut through some of the cooler days. But since it's fall, it's not going to be that cold. Once again, I mean, just the smell of it, Armani Code. You can't go wrong with this in the fall, especially for my 30 and up, viewers. This is definitely great stuff. Second selection is from the house of Sammy Androuse, and this is Al Mashirk. This is just a beautiful scent as well. Now, the notes is on here, so I'm going to read them. Vanilla, ylang ylang, jasmine, tea leaf, wildflowers, seaweed, musk, and pine. Beautiful atomizer. Now, this is light and airy enough for the summer season, late summers especially, but it's definitely still heavy and dense enough to cut through any cool layer in the fall. This is beautiful right here. Performance, you're going to get anywhere between 7.5 to 10 hours. Me personally, with my skin chemistry, I get all of 8.5 hours with this. This is beautiful. I mean, it's a little sweet, little fresh, some type of fruit note in there, but I don't see any fruit notes. Maybe it's the tea leaf. The seaweed accord is probably giving it that little watery, fresh effect. This is going to be great. Sam, you did a beautiful job with this. This right here, for the late summer transition into fall and autumn, is going to be great. And once again, this is Al Mashirk. I can almost guarantee, I would say guarantee, but 95% of the people who try this is going to find this to be rather pleasurable. That's what I feel. I mean, smell is subjective, but I do think just smell-wise, and if you didn't know if it was a mainstream house, a boutique, indie, I think most people would find that rather enjoyable. Third on this list, this is one of my favorite cool, overcast, rainy day fragrances. Might be my favorite one for those type of days. And the fall, late summer, fall, you might, start getting dark a tad bit earlier, get cool in certain places a tad bit earlier. This is great. This is from the house of Cartier, and this is Declaration d'un Soir. Hope I said that right. I took French in elementary. I mean, bright, spicy. This is like, rain falling on a real actual rose petal, rose stem. I mean, this is definitely realistic. Some people might say this is a grainy type of rose. Not to me. It is slightly powdery rose. It definitely smell like a wet rose petal. But I just think the spices surrounding it makes it not too feminine leaning. But I love this. This is just when I just want to be, something fresh, spicy. I just want to be different. I don't mind the floral aspect of this. This is definitely going, I mean, it's already got, quite some wears from the juice level. But for the fall, I think this would be great for this transition season from the summer to autumn. And once again, this is Cartier Declaration d'un Soir. Number 4, from the house of Mancera, this is becoming one of my favorites from this line, and that is Vinyl Exclusive. And with this one, I mean, atomizer. Look at the atomizer, pressurized. You're gonna get peach, whipped cream, a lot of, I think it's brown sugar because it's definitely sweet. Vanilla, obviously. I mean, this is definitely, to me, unisex. Sometimes my girl rock this. I definitely rock this. Juice level is, you know, becoming, it's not an issue, but just to show you how much juice I actually wear my fragrances no matter how many I got of them. I mean, I just feel like this is a great interpretation of, you know, going from summer to winter. When, I mean, it starts off fresh, it gets a little cozy with that peach, whipped cream, and vanilla note. I mean, it's not really gourmand, but it is sweet. Once again, perfect for the summer going into autumn. And once again, Mancera Vinyl Exclusive. And the fifth and final one that I want to talk about on this video, I mean, I'll come out with a top, probably gonna be top 20 for fall, because I love the fall and winter times, and I have more fragrances for those two seasons than I do for spring and summer. But, you know, last but not least, from the house of Yves Saint Laurent, M7. This right here, I believe late summer, early fall, definitely winter as well. Oh yeah, now I forgot to mention, with this one, I get 7 good hours of usable performance. Projection, pretty much like every Mancera, definitely good for the first hour, hour and a half, going up to 2 hours. But this is no slouch in the performance category. And with the M7, I mean, once again, I think this is a great oud for beginners and intermediate noses that want to get into oud. I mean, it's fresh, it's spicy. I'm not sure if there's any citrus note, but it's bright at the beginning. But when it settles down, you're going to get all sorts of wood. It's dry, kind of creamy, a little spice with it. Good thing about this, performance-wise, I've never had a problem with it on my skin. I get about 7.5, almost 8 hours. And generally, my skin just soaks and drinks up any fragrances. But longevity, perfect. I mean, I ain't gonna say perfect, but definitely good. Maybe better on a lot of other people's skin. And projection, first 2.5 hours, pretty strong. It dies down after that 2.5 hour, but it doesn't become a skin scent until, you know, a little while later. This is one of my fragrances I'm going to have to wear more of. I did wear it a few times last winter, but this fall season I will be starting out wearing this, you know, as I, you know, start to be able to dress up, get some sweaters, long sleeve, you know, button ups in my game. I will be rocking this a lot more. I mean, once again, M7 from Yves Saint Laurent. So just to start off this transition between summer and fall, I just gave you 5 to me I call bangers, even including the Armani Code to me, which is still a banger. I mean, it's been a long time banger. Some people may say it's dated. I've smelled a lot worse. That's newer. So I still think that was great for the transitional season from the summer to autumn. If you found this content to be informative and or entertaining, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. My returning viewers, thank you very much for your continued support. Your newcomers, once again, man, I want you to become returning viewers. Let's grow and evolve together in this book of life. Turn to the Paige of Stylez. Y'all be blessed and walk in peace. To the next one.